Good morning. I am Dr. Pankaj Kumar and I am an Associate Professor of Medicine. Today we are taking up another very interesting topic which is macrocytic anemias. Now, first thing first is that what is a macrocyte? As the name suggests, it is composed of two words, macro and cyte. So it's a large cell, a large RBC. It is actually defined as a cell which is large RBC is a RBC which is more than 100 femtoliters in size. So it is defined by the mean corpuscular volume. Megalocyte is nothing but another name for macrocyte. Megalo means big, macro means big, and cyte means a cell. Megaloblasts are large immature erythrocytes and they contain nucleus. Now these can be detected in the bone marrow studies or they may be sometimes seen in the peripheral blood smears. Megaloblasts are due to impaired DNA synthesis. Now, as we know, for DNA we require two main vitamins, and these two vitamins are the main cause of macrocytic anemia. These are vitamin B12, which is also called cobalamin, and the other one is folate, which is a derivative of folic acid. It's a conjugate base of folic acid. Now, cobalamin has got a central compound which is a corinoid nucleus. Corinoid contains corin nucleus with cobalt in the center. So just like heme contains iron, this one contains cobalt. So this is the corin nucleus. As you can see, it is very similar to porphyrin, which is used for the production of heme. So they are quite similar, but some differences are there. This is a molecule of cobalamin. Cobalamin is the basic name. There is a R position which is indicated by the red in the first diagram. So this can be substituted by methyl, then it becomes mecobalamin, designated as MECBL, or by cyanide, then it is called cyanocobalamin, or by adenosine, then it is called adenosine cobalamin. So these are the types of cobalamin. There is a synthetic form of cobalamin also, in which instead of the R moiety, we put a hydroxyl group indicated in orange, and this is called hydroxycobalamin. The role of vitamin B12, if we talk about B12, it has got two important roles. First role is DNA synthesis, and the second role is in the myelin synthesis, both places. So it is particular when we talk about vitamin B12 that it will not only have anemia of macrocytic type, it will also have some CNS changes ranging from dementia to peripheral neuropathy to spinal cord disease. So this may be there. Now DNA synthesis, basically B12, it acts as a cofactor from where in which the homocysteine accepts a methyl group and becomes methionine. This methyl group is donated by the methylene tetrahydrofolate, which is a type of, which is derivative of folic acid. So then the tetrahydrofolate, after donating the methyl group, is used for RBC synthesis. It is also used for myelin synthesis. Actually, it is used for DNA synthesis, especially for the base thymidine. On the other hand, if we take the myelin synthesis, so B12 is a cofactor for converting methyl manonyl CoA, which is derived from malonic acid. It converts it into succinyl CoA. and succinyl CoA can enter into the citric acid cycle and produce energy, or can be utilized for various other synthetic purposes to synthesize lipids, etc. A few words about the dietary sources of vitamin B12. It is mainly from the animal origin. It is very abundant in seafood, eggs, meats, dairy products, and nowadays fortified grain also comes, where the grain is fortified by adding vitamin B12. So these are the foods. So people who are vegans, that means who do not even consume milk, what to talk about the non-vegetarian food, they are at a risk to develop B12 deficiency if they continue with their habit for a prolonged time. The recommended daily allowance for an adult is 2.5, 2.4 micrograms per day. The vitamin B12 follows a very interesting pattern how it is absorbed. One thing to be noted is that vitamin B12 is seldom very. It is not free. It is always attached to some protein. So we take a dietary vitamin B12, which is normally about 5 to 10 micrograms per day. Normally we take that much, out of which only a portion is actually absorbed. Rest of it is excreted. 60 to 80% goes in the feces. Now, vitamin B12, when we take it, it comes attached with a dietary protein. The yellow portion is the dietary protein, the red portion is the B12. But when we chew the food, the whole thing is mixed up with the haptocorin, which is the R binder, which is produced by the salivary glands. But as of yet, both of them do not react. When they go in the stomach and there is acidity, then the B12 is separated from the dietary protein. And now the B12 is free for a small period of time, but it immediately attaches to the haptocorin, as you can see by the time it enters the antrum. Also, the B12, the stomach cells, the parietal cells of the stomach, they not only produce acid, but they also produce another protein which is called intrinsic factor, indicated here in green color. So this process goes on, and in the small intestine, the pancreas, they secrete substances which dissolve the haptocorin. They dissolve the haptocorin, but the intrinsic factor remains, and now it attaches to the B12. So B12 changes partners. Initially it came with a dietary binding protein shown in yellow color, then it attached to haptocorin, which was secreted by the salivary glands. Then the haptocorin and B12 was dissociated, and intrinsic factor, which was secreted by the parietal cells, is now attached to it. After which it is taken up by the ileal cells of the small intestine and sent into the blood, where again it combines to transcobalamin to transport the vitamin. So vitamin B12 is never in free state, it is always attached to a protein. So once more we look at this diagram in detail, that vitamin B12 is very important for synthesis of DNA, which is required further for synthesis of RBCs, and it specifically attacks those cells which multiply very rapidly because they require to produce more and more DNA each day. Second thing is, aside from the DNA function, the B12 is also required for metabolism of methyl malonyl CoA, and this is where the If the vitamin B12 is deficient, then methyl malonyl CoA will build up, which will lead to the damage to the brain and CNS and VNS. Folic acid is also known as vitamin B9. It is also required for the purposes for which vitamin B6 both work hand in hand. It is a question of handing the methyl group from the uh, tetrahydrofolate, methylene tetrahydrofolate to the B, vitamin B12, and then from there handing it over to the homocysteine to make it into methionine. So that is the whole thing. This is a transfer of the methyl group in which everything works in symphony. And the folic acid is necessary for DNA synthesis and conversion of homocysteine to methionine. And methionine further donates it to the other organs, other systems. Now the important thing about folate is that its deficiency can lead to the neural tube defects. This is very important. Now B12 is needed by three cells very urgently. Those are the cells which are dividing very rapidly. These are the erythroid, which is erythroid cell, which are called erythron. Then the intestine, because it regenerates very quickly, the whole intestine lining, the epithelium regenerates every 5 to 7 days, which is a very high rate. So a lot of DNA synthesis takes place, and that is why intestinal symptoms are very common if there is B12 or folic acid deficiency. Now, as far as the oral effects of B12 are concerned, what is the effect in the mouth? There may be a red, beefy tongue, which can be painful also. It's a glossitis. There can be pain in the tongue, which is glossodinia. There can be recurrent ulcers. There can be cheilitis, which is inflammation of the lips. There can be a panichi, which is basically angular cheilitis. There can be alteration of the taste, which is dysgeusia. There can be lingual paresthesia, oral burning sensations, and pruritus. So the second diagram, it shows the angular cheilitis. The first diagram shows the red beefy tongue. In the gastrointestinal system also B12 can cause a lot of problems. There can occasionally be hepatosplenomegaly, or there may be weight loss, poorly localized abdominal pain, glossitis, etc. are also seen. These are the manifestations of the GIT, in that like there is atrophic glossitis, dysgeusia, anorexia, nausea, vomiting, heartburn, flatulence, and alteration in the bowel habits. Either there can be constipation or the patient may pass several semi-solid stools per day. The second system besides the GIT to be affected mainly by vitamin B12 is the CNS. And as we can see, it can affect not only the brain, the spinal cord, even the peripheral nerves may be affected. As far as the brain is concerned, the patient may have problem with the higher mental functions, may have dementia, the patient may be irritable, he may be mildly depressed. Paranoia is there sometimes, the patient may behave very abnormally, and this is called Mrgaloblastic madness. The patient may have delirium, that means he answers, he's violent also, sometimes confusion is there, and postural hypotension, etc. can be there. These are all because of, these are the higher mental functions and other effects of B12 deficiency. The other organ to be affected is the spinal cord. In early stages, there is basically it affects the posterior column sensations, and the sensation of vibration is lost in the extremities, especially in the glabellar stalking distribution, and there is mild weakness and hyperflexia. This is called the subacute combined degeneration of the column. In later stages, there is a lot of spasticity, there are extensor plantar responses, and more deficit of the posterior column, so much so that the patient may go into a thing which is called sensory ataxia. There may be also effect on the myelin in the peripheral nervous system, and there may be again loss of sensation of vibration, joint position, which may assume a glabellar stalking distribution. There can be sensory ataxia. Pain and temperature are spared for a longer time, but in later stages it can be there.